Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode from Investing with the Difference. So today we are going to talk about EOS Alliance. I think many of you must have seen this announcement. So this is a new community which is being formed. So let's look at this original announcement from Steemit. So this is they call it Empowering EOS for All, and this was an announcement yesterday. I think a lot of people were already talking about it because of the Telegram group launch on EOS Alliance. And what they're talking about is they are mainly focusing on more of a community enablement, like sharing information, creating a platform for discussion, which is a great news. I think overall, as it is defined, it sounds really amazing. I think this is something which we have been trying to do within Investing with the Difference, as you understand that what our motive was. We are trying to create a community dialogue. We are trying to educate people. So I would say that this resonates with us. And let's look at more details before. So please don't consider this as my endorsement yet, because we need to look at how this progresses. There are a few things which I would like to talk about. First of all, who are the initial board members. You see some of them they mentioned here. That is Brock Pierce, Bancor founder, and Akon, which is like a celebrity associated with EOS now. Some people are kind of confused with it, but I think it's always good to get some attention by using celebrities. I don't mind it as long as it is positive, as long as it is in favor of spreading more EOS awareness. So what's their mandate? So they are talking about creating multi-language conversations. That means they're trying to bridge the gap. So as we can see that a lot of different communities have formed. I think mostly we are, as we can see, that involved in a lot of English-speaking EOS communities, and you see that there is very limited participation from either Korean or Chinese EOS communities, which are huge, as you know. We talked about it in early days when we were talking about investment perspective. I think there's a lot of EOS token holders and a lot of stake in EOS from Korea and China. So it's a good initiative from that perspective. They're talking about not getting involved in the governance. That is great because they're trying to be as impartial as they can, and they're talking about creating work groups and discussions, which is what is needed. So what is the deal here? So they have defined certain board members which are like early board members. They are saying that you can replace them one by one by an election process. So they're going to involve EOS community and stakeholders, and we need to figure out how they're going to do that, because I think as of today, even for the EOS policies and constitution, there is no referendum system in place. We need to figure out how they are going to implement this community-based election. But I think the intention is very clear here, that they want people to select who are going to be the board members. And then they also have some interim executive team like Thomas Cox. So we have Myra Wang, who was earlier with EOS Gravity, and then Kevin Wilcox. I think most of you know him from EOS Go, and he's the communication director, and he's leading a lot of communication right now on Telegram and so on. So I think it's a good set of people. Again, some of them are very strong personalities, so we need to understand how this goes. But in general, I think the intention is great. I think we like the idea of EOS Alliance. What is happening in terms of block producers? I think they are claiming that most of the block producers, if you see here, they are claiming over 21 block producers who are supporting this initiative. Specifically, I think some of the big block producers like EOS New York, they have posted their support explicitly, and they have explained why they support it, and they're talking about the reasons why EOS Alliance can be useful. So you can go read about it. EOS Gravity, I think that's a great sign. I think we need more and more global participation. So EOS Gravity, I think, is another big supporter of EOS Alliance, as we see here. And then EOS Tribe recently posted their support. So I think many block producers are explicitly coming together. And as you can see, EOS Asia, EOS Canada, and EOS Sweden, all these are posted here as the block producer who are endorsing this EOS Alliance. So I think we need to keep an open mind. I think this is very great initiative in the sense that we do need more and more community participation, and if there is a centralized system to distribute information and enablement, that will be very useful. Now, one concern I have is I haven't looked into details and I would love to know more about it. They are claiming that they already have some funds, that is $1 million fund based on private donations. So this is what I'm referring to. They're talking about the funding. I would like to make sure that this is public information. They share who is funding it, because always when you have a group or an alliance formed, which is spreading information, you may want to make sure that it is very transparent where the funding is coming from and who is driving it. So that, I think, will be something which we will keep looking at, and I'm hoping that because there are some really good people involved in this, this will be taken care of and it will be a transparent organization. So from that perspective, I will keep an eye on it. I just wanted to make sure everybody in our community is aware of it, and if you are willing to participate in it, you should go reach out, and we will also look into how we can help spread the word, and that's what we always do in this channel. So thanks again, people, for joining. I think this was something important to discuss here, so I wanted to cover this. We will be back with more videos. If you like this, do like and share this video. Thank you. Bye bye.